Playoff week is here in Detroit. Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams will visit the Motor City for the first ever playoff game inside Ford Field on Sunday night. We're talking all about the postseason-bound Lions right here on Inside the Pride.
Let's go. Going down. Sack back at the 30-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson got him again. Throws deep downfield. Got a man wide open. Inside the 5. Caught. End zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. How about that?
And by the way, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. All roads go through Detroit.
This is Inside the Pride on the Lions TV network. I'm Dannie Rogers. The matchup between the Detroit Lions and LA Rams writes itself. Two former first overall picks squaring off against their former teams in Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford. The highly anticipated wildcard round is on the horizon. First, Detroit had to take care of business in the season finale at home against the Vikings. Let's relive the Week 18 highlights.
Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Week 18 in the National Football League, and the NFC North champions are back home, ready to close out the regular season against the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Campbell has made it clear he wants to finish strong, so there's a lot left on the line in this one as we get ready to go in the final week of the regular season. Goff up under center on first down. Takes the snap, turns, fakes the give, sets in the pocket. Looks, now throws deep left side. Got a man who's caught. Amon Ross spins out of a tackle. There it goes, 20. Big gain into the red zone. The Lions go 34 yards on the connection. Goff turns, fakes the give, sets in the pocket. Left side, wide open. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Sam Laporta, number 10 on the season for the rookie tight end. Mullins takes the snap, turns, fakes the give. Gonna get hit and gonna go down. Sack back inside the 20-yard line. Jack Campbell unblocked, took him down. Goff turns, fakes to Gibbs, wants to throw, looks, throws deep left side. Got a man out there inside the 10. Caught, Khalif Raymond. They'll say he was out just inside the 5-yard line. Here come the Lions now. First and goal from the 3. Goff tosses right side. Gibbs looking for the angle, finds it, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs just stringing it out all the way to the right side, used every bit of that field, and the Lions extend their lead. Mullins takes the snap, flex, fake, pressure comes, Mullins gonna get hit, gonna go down, sack back inside the 30-yard line, Aiden Hutchinson, got it. Mullins, long count, 1 on the play clock, there's the snap, they get it off, Mullins back, gonna get hit, gonna go down, sacked again, Aiden Hutchinson again, second of the day for 97, loss of 8 on the play. 30 minutes to play here. 30 minutes left in the regular season. Lions lead it by a score of 13-6. Play clock winding down. Takes the snap back. Got a man in his face, and he throws. It is complete to Powell. About 8 inches shy. Lions will take over. Goff up under center. Single back Montgomery. Skipper in motion to the left. Montgomery follows him. Does he get hit at the 1? He does, and then he finds his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Montgomery's second effort got it done that time, and the Lions extend their lead. There's the snap, Mullins back, Mullins looking, Mullins under pressure, gonna get hit, Mullins gonna go down, sack back at the 22-yard line, Levi Onwuzurike, got him. Jared takes, turns, fakes the give, sets in the pocket, Jared drifts left, look, now he throws downfield, it is caught, left sideline, cutting back, that is Amon-Ra St. Brown, angling at the 25, to the 20, to the 15, cuts back at the 10, Amon-Ra at the 5, fighting at the 2, into the end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. Oh baby, what a run by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Mullins out of the gun on third down. Lions bring the blitz. Mullins back. Mullins looking. Mullins hit as he throws. It is up for grabs and picked up by the Lions. Cam Sutton's got it. Sutton back to the 20. Moves to his right at the 25. To the 30 and dives across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Cam Sutton may have just iced this one for the Detroit Lions. 2:16 to play, and Minnesota looking at a third down and 5. Lions show 4 across the front. Mullins works out of the gun. There's the snap. Mullins back on third down. Looking. Pressure comes. Throws deep middle. It is intercepted by the Lions. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, welcome back. Two teams will meet out in the middle of the field to say job well done, job better done on this day. The final day of the regular season. Your Detroit Lions, the NFC North champions, beat the Minnesota Vikings by a score of 30-20.
All right, hey, listen, man, it's a great job now. It's a great job. All right, there's nothing easy about that. You come in this type of environment that we had, But I know this, you guys, here's what winners do. They win, and they go handle their business. It was the next challenge, and you guys stepped up and did exactly what you needed to do. It was back and forth, but man, you talk about all phases, complimenting each other and coming to life, we did that. Special teams, holy shit. That was some of the best play we've had in 3 years. You talk about hey, listen, great job, man. Great job. We're hardened and ready to go, man. We're ready, all right? Break it down.
Hey, y'all saw that banner out there? We got more of those things to hang now. Let's go to work now. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
No Detroit Lion has impacted this team with his production over the last month more than safety Ifeatu Melifonwu. 2 interceptions and 3 sacks over that span helped him earn NFC Defensive Player of the Week honors in Week 16. Melifonwu joins the show next. Inside the Pride is sponsored by Kroger, Henry Ford Health, and by the Ford Motor Company. This week, I'm joined by the 8th highest graded safety per PFF. It's Ifeatu Melifonwu. Your production over the last 5 weeks has been crazy, and this is your first full season at safety. How career-changing has the last month been for you, Ify?
It's definitely been career-changing, life-changing. It's a blessing. You know, each week I'm just looking forward to going out there and playing and getting better.
Let's read off the last 5 weeks stats. Give me a second to rattle this off. We got 2 INTs, 3 sacks, 7 passes defended, a forced fumble, 3 TFLs, 5 quarterback hits, and 26 total tackles. What switch flipped late into the season for you?
I mean, I feel like I just got an opportunity and I just got more comfortable at the position, and thank God I'm healthy, like I said before, and I just got the opportunity to be on the field.
Your first 2 seasons were plagued with injuries. You keep saying you're healthy now. What was your motivation to get through all of those injuries and stay on the field and on the radar of these coaches?
I guess just my faith and my family, just them believing in me, and just my belief in God and everything. And my belief in myself, because I knew what I could do, and it was just like excited and working towards that to finally be able to show what I can do.
You switched from cornerback to safety. What was the biggest learning curve for you?
I would say the biggest learning curve was the communication, the physicality, because at corner you don't really have to make too many calls. You're getting the calls told to you, but at safety you're like running the secondary. Just being in the box and you know, tackling and hitting and everything. I guess that was probably the biggest adjustment.
Right now, we're going by Ify, but we've had the conversation when the PA announcer at Ford Field announces your name for a play, or the TV broadcast announces you want them to say Ifeatu, and it's so your mom can hear your first name. Why is that important for her to hear that?
Everyone calls me Ify, everyone in the building, everyone in college. A lot of people can't even pronounce it, so it's just important that when she's watching it, when my aunts and my uncles and my family, that they hear my real name, Ifeatu.
What has the family's reaction been to your production over the last month?
They're happy for me, but they're not really surprised, to be honest. Like, we're just kind of waiting and praying for when I was healthy and when I got the opportunity to be on the field and make plays.
Was it difficult for you to wait for this moment to come in year 3?
I mean, yeah, of course it was. To be honest, like, I always had that thought in my head that it's right there. You never know what could happen, and just keep praying, keep working, and just like stay focused, because it really only takes one play.
What were your conversations like with Aaron Glenn as you're on the bench, or you're doing your physical therapy, trying to get back, and he's still believing in you, which he has made it known. He has not ever wavered in his belief in you.
Yeah, no, honestly, that means a lot, because even when I switched my position, he had all the belief in me, all the faith in me. So, you know, it means a lot just having your defensive coordinator through the injuries just stick by you and always having that faith in you.
The next one is wild card round. Matthew Stafford and the LA Rams coming to Detroit. What was your reaction when you learned that you guys drew the Rams?
I kind of knew it already. It was kind of like projected that since last week. I feel like it's just going to be a great experience. I was actually one of the picks that was involved in the Goff trade, so I think it's kind of cool.
All right, well then talk to us about your quarterback, Jared Goff. He was a former first-round pick to these Rams. Vice versa with Matthew Stafford. The script kind of writes itself. How epic will it be in Ford Field?
Yeah, no, it's going to be crazy. I can't even imagine how loud it's going to be, because all our home games are loud, and now it's going to be a playoff game, so it's going to be exciting to run out and just look in the crowd and see how packed it is and everything. It's just going to be overall a good experience.
Welcome back to Inside the Pride. I'm joined by head coach Dan Campbell, and someone who has a lot of playoff experience is your QB1, Jared Goff. He said this weekend's going to feel like week 1 of the regular season. It's all ramped up. You know this feeling well, too. What is the mindset of your players as they approach Sunday night?
He's dead on. It's fresh. There's a fresh feeling to it. You've been through 17 games, and now it's like the season has started again. And so there's a newness to it, but on top of that, now you've got the best horses in the race. And so when they're all around each other, the intensity just elevates. This is where you really get to see the competitive guys become uber competitive. It's as good as it gets. It's going to be great. Our guys will be ready.
Let's get to these Rams. A lot of young playmakers, especially offensively. We have to talk about potentially the offensive rookie of the year, Puka Nacua, who is just under 1,500 yards. His quarterback, Matthew Stafford, is in year 15. Why is that duo so lethal right now in the pass game?
You know, he's turned into a heck of a football player. I tell you what, he does a ton of dirty work for him, a lot of the blocking, run game, the cross-sip, fit stuff, and then he runs the option routes, he runs the corners, he runs down the pipe, smart, crafty, so doing really good over there.
Stafford still look like Stafford?
Yes. All right, and what they've done is they run the ball and they do a good job with him, protecting him and let him just see the field and throw it. But you can see him with his eyes to the left, then he sees the middle open. He's just trying to keep this backside safety away from it, which he does a really good job of. And this kid's really come on this year, you know.
I know what caught your eye about this Rams offense early on is the rush game, and it's led by second-year running back Kyren Williams, who has just under 1,200 yards. Why is the rush game so explosive for the Rams this year?
Yeah, they do remind me of the Rams of old when McVay first got there. And this is a pretty salty group now. It really is. This O-line, they'll come off the ball, especially these guards. But they do a good job of just surge on the line of scrimmage. And this guy, you just can't sleep on him. This to me epitomizes the type of runner he is. He's got patience, he's got vision, he's got good feet, and he just finds these creases and then he can accelerate. And you see it time and time again, over and over and over. That's the type of back he is. He's dangerous in that regard.
Rams offense finding a lot of success in the run and pass game. Defensively, Aaron Donald, you're going to have to stop him. But talking about another young guy in Kobe Turner, 9 sacks, 8 TFLs. What will the battle look like in the trenches with Turner being a key guy up there?
This will be a test, all right? This is a guy that's having a productive season. Now, number one, this guy helps that big time, which we just talked about. We know what he can be. And if you're going to double here, somebody's got a single. And he's the one, and he is winning a lot of singles this year. And this is what you see, relentless, explosive. Look at him, arm over here, and he finishes on the quarterback. And he can do the same thing in the run game. So he's having a pretty big, productive year. And listen, I love our O-line, though. This will be an outstanding test for us, and we'll be ready for this. But this kid's having a big year right now.
I know you've stuck by your O-line this entire season, Coach, but talking about Ford Field in uncharted territory, hasn't hosted a playoff game yet. We got a good dose in Week 18. What are you anticipating from the crowd inside Ford Field?
Yeah, I don't think it'll be anywhere close to what we've seen up to this point. I really don't believe that. And it's been electric. Anybody that's come in here or has not been around this environment, they're blown away. And I don't think we've even seen the tip of the iceberg yet. So it's going to be electric.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
The story of these Detroit Lions has been written since day one, when Dan Campbell and his team reported for the 2023 season, and Campbell challenged them to win their first division title in 30 years. 18 weeks later, there is so much more on the horizon for these Lions, who are cooking up something special.
All right, hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, man. Here we go, man. This is day one. It's going to take everybody in this room. I want to do something special. Do you? I swear to God, I want to do something special. Like everything from this point moving forward is how do we position ourselves to have the best possible spot to now move forward.
How do you sustain the hype? you have to show up at Arrowhead.
People said nice things about the Lions. It doesn't mean anything. It all starts tonight.
We locking the gates tonight. It's us in there. Us in there. Come out this swing. Come out this swing. Wait on me. 1, 2, 3.
Throws. It is incomplete. Picked off by the Lions. Brian Branch with it left side. He's going, baby. He's going to the house.
Hey, remember this. We are built for this. We are built for this.
Goff takes. Keeps it himself. Left side. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Got a man wide open. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
This is a Lions team that's a wagon. We're in the middle of wagon season.
Craig Reynolds with a big block to help spring up. Jamison makes the catch. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. That's what I'm talking about.
They get to fire.
We're doing something special. We're going to continue to do something special today. This is a really exciting team with the Detroit Lions.
Vamos, Lions.
We're going to hit bumps in the road. You were built for that. This team is built for that.
It is a touchdown, and Seattle's going to win it.
Were you looking for the definition of fraudulent? That's what the damn Detroit Lions showed you today. I'm out on the Lions because they haven't turned a corner.
When we hit hard times, we keep pushing forward. We know what that's about. Nobody handles this like we do.
Goff gives it to Montgomery. Cutback lane is there. There he goes left sideline, outside the numbers. 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
They are a thrilling team to watch.
We're doing this. Keep on. Go. You got to believe not in yourself, but the man next to you.
Fields looking, getting it hit. Gonna go down. Ball's loose. It's kicked out of the end zone. That's a safety. That's a safety.
We come out here each and every play for your brothers and dominate.
Dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. They needed a statement, and they made one.
Man, I'm proud of you. And we got more to go.
The Lions organization is on the cusp of really terrific things.
Everybody stand up for 1 second, please. All right. Turn around and look at the very back of the room. All right. And just, what does it say there? Alex, what does the top one say?
It says 1992 last playoff win.
Okay. Deck, what does the next one say?
1993 last division championship.
Got it. Charles, what about the next one?
1957 last league championship.
Good. Sit down, please. Man, we build our legacy now. We build our legacy now. We are in a unique position with this team. We're able to do something that not many teams are able to do, and that's to build a legacy. Some have. That's what I think of. It's not, man, are we going to be able to get it? No. We're going to do it, gentlemen. We will do it. But everything is about setting ourselves up. That's what I'm thinking. That's why division championship, we get a fucking home game. They got to come through us. And you know what? So be it. If we got to go somewhere else, fine. But that's what this is about, man. The end in mind, the vision. And our legacy starts now. All right? We're going to do something special, gentlemen, and we will never forget this season. Ever.
Wishing for something special? Maybe it's VIP seats, the meal of a lifetime, or an unforgettable journey. Whatever it is, Community Financial Credit Union can make it a reality. Share your impossible dream at impossibledreams.org by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Welcome back. Before we wrap up today's playoff edition of Inside the Pride, I've got some Rogers retweets I want to get to. This past week against the Minnesota Vikings in Week 18, running back David Montgomery joined a very exclusive club. Only 3 Detroit Lions have come before him, have made such an impact in their first season with Detroit. Montgomery officially 1,000 rushing yards and 10 TDs on the season. Rookie Jahmyr Gibbs only 55 rushing yards away from joining this club as well. And up next, here is the fearless leader of the Detroit Lions signing autographs from his truck after the Week 18 win against the Minnesota Vikings. This man is hardened by adversity, filled with pure octane, and he will be leading his Detroit Lions into the playoffs with controlled fury. That little fan, his entire life is made. Coach Campbell is the best. That wraps up this week's edition of Rogers Retweets and this week's episode of Inside the Pride. We'll see you right back here next week.